I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GD, White Floyd.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French tour if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, welcome to the show. I'm your guy, Dollar Bill Skull. You are tuned in to the Back and Forth Show, January 12th, 2026. What's going on, bro?
Man, another day, another Dollar Bill Skull. But no, man, everything is good, man. You know, we're above ground, man. Another episode, ready to get it in.
Right on, right on. So I guess we're waiting on our brother Gitmo to check in. But until then, again, as we were speaking earlier, how's life been treating you this week, man?
Man, honestly, it's been horrible. It's been so much going on, man. You know, with the vehicles, with the job, you know, it seemed like, man, honestly, like the devil has been released. It seems like something is in the air because it's so many people, like at the hospital, man, just been sick with the flu, sick with COVID again. Like it's a big number of cases of flu and COVID. So yeah, man, it's been pretty crazy, man. But how about you though, bro?
Man, just surviving, man, doing the best I can, trying to literally, man, stay out the crosshairs of this madness because up here, man, the CTA train lines and bus lines been off the chain, man. Like these little YNs been out here fucking robbing people, killing people, stabbing people. It was just 5 attacks on the CTA train just last week, like one a day, damn near. So yeah, it's been out of control. But luckily, that's not the only transportation they have. What's called the Metro train, which is more toned down, more peaceful. A lot of that bullshit ain't on there, so I catch that to work. Yeah. So it's so I feel safe. I can get on that motherfucker like doze off if I want to. I couldn't do that on the red line because I doze off and wake up my bag on or somebody try to jack. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. And again, I'm not shitting on the city, but I gotta keep it real. I can't sugarcoat this shit, man. It's been bad, so I just been trying to just duck and dodge around the crazy shit. But other than that, it's been all right, man. Work, you know, at the gig, working and shit. Just trying to keep it moving. Just trying to keep it moving, man. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get the show started. I got some stuff. I guess it's a bit by me and you. I got some stuff that I'm pretty sure that you would be interested in checking out. So here's a clip. I think I got this from a message that you sent me, but we'll go into it. But this is word to the bad. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine Jackson came out his own brother, man. So we're going to get into this. We'll be right back.
Jermaine Jackson admitted that his biting song, Word to the Bad, was a reaction to feeling shut out by his younger brother, Michael. After 8 months of unanswered calls, Jermaine penned the track, criticizing Michael over his changing appearance, attacking Michael's skin color and referencing plastic surgery, and insisting the song was meant as a private message to help Michael reconnect with family. But according to LaToya, she said that Jermaine was very jealous of Michael, which Jermaine always dismissed. However, the song leaked to radio stations, airing alongside Michael's yet-to-be-released Black or White. While Jermaine denied involvement in the leak, he stood by his lyrics, even as they sparked comparisons to his sister LaToya's tell-all scandals. The fallout led to an emotional conversation between the brothers. Jermaine shared, "We agreed never to let busy schedules keep us from each other." Despite public controversy, Jermaine prioritized mending their bond over fame or fortune, hoping the song would ultimately bring them closer as brothers.
All right, so Jermaine Jackson goes out on a limb, and this is his own brother, man. Why? Well, now here's what while researching this, I remember when the song came out back in the 90s, but I did some research on it, and it come to find out that he was upset that he had ended up signing this deal with LaFace Records, right? And Face in LA was supposed to be working on this album, so he moved his whole family down to Atlanta because it was like supposed to be working on the album for 3 months, right? But he gets down there only to find out that LA Babyface is in LA, Los Angeles, working on another artist. So he was like, man, he was pissed off. He was like, man, I wonder who the fuck this artist is. Come to find out it was Michael Jackson and shit.
Right.
So, and then the shit I saw said that when LA and Babyface came back to Atlanta to start on the album with Jermaine, they was pissed off at Michael. So,
wow.
Yeah, so the idea for that song came from LA and Babyface. Now, this is what Jermaine Jackson was saying.
Wow.
So that's what I've got out of it. But go ahead, chime in.
Wow. I can see that because they did work on an album or a project with Michael that did not come out.
Right.
And I understand why. It wasn't that.
Right.
It wasn't that Michael, you know what I'm saying? To me, it wasn't bad material. The bad album. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't even buy the bad album. You know, so I can kind of see that, you know, but with them being in the game as long as they have been, they should have known that that's just business.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, they should have known that. And I've always wanted to put I always wondered why L.A. Reid came out with a new album after Michael died, after everything that they recorded. I couldn't put two and two together, but now you just helped me out.
Right.
Now with Jermaine, I understand. I really do. I understand Jermaine being upset and jealous and all that. Everybody knows Jermaine was jealous, you know. But at the same time, like, that's your brother, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he should support. He should I seen an interview where he was saying they was talking to Jackie, Tito, and Jermaine, but they was talking to Jackie. Jackie was talking. And then they was asked a question about Michael, and Jermaine to get in there. Yeah, Off the Wall was my favorite album. I didn't like Thriller.
Damn.
Like, come on, dude. Yeah, he did. I saved him, man.
Damn.
Yeah. So he kept on, and he was like just acting like a kid because they was talking about Michael Jackson.
Right.
But I understand, and at the same time, Michael spoke his career into existence. Michael knew the business. He knew what he was doing. When he got with Paul McCartney, he knew what he was doing, because all the true fans of Michael know that The Girl Is Mine was the first single from the album, because Michael wanted to get that audience that they said he couldn't have. So he used, a lot of people don't understand Michael, man, but I do, because I'm a diehard, you know, and I know exactly his moves and what he did and how he did and all that. But going back to Jermaine, I don't hate Jermaine like how I used to, because I used to hate him, man, for hating on Michael like that.
Right.
But he has produced something which a lot of people's going to get a joy out of, which is his son Jafar, who's playing Michael in the movie that's coming up. And he sounds just like him, man.
Right.
He sounds exactly like Michael. But I really do believe that Jermaine loved his brother, you know, and I don't think he would fight him or do anything like that. But most definitely he was jealous.
Yeah. And I think it stems from long ago when the Jacksons were formed as a group, because remember, Jermaine was the original lead singer of the Jackson 5. And they was trying to make him the main guy, you know what I'm saying? So they were trying to make him the one that all the fans will love the most, all the girls will go crazy over. But once they put Michael in, and Michael was doing a damn hell of a job, better than Jermaine, plus he had a better voice, that probably stuck with him over the years. Now, another thing is, I'm pretty sure Jermaine Jackson was a slightly jealous, maybe not over the top jealous, but he felt some kind of way because he had to deal with Michael Jackson's Thriller phase during that time. Because remember, Jermaine Jackson was still solo; he was still dropping records, but his records wasn't as big. He had to live in Michael's shadow for a long time. And to come out and have her own level of success outside of Michael's, so that kind of probably poured some onto it as well. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, Jermaine should realize that they came into this business together as family, as brothers, and they should have never let that business shit, you know, get to the point that he had to fucking write a diss song, or, you know what I'm saying, about his brother. So now he's, to this day, he's still regretting that to this very because that put a wedge, even though they kind of mended things, but he said Mike wasn't the same with him or the family after that
Right.
song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But if I was Jermaine Jackson and Michael Jackson, my brother, and I see him blowing up the way he did, I'm like, shit, that's my bro, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, it's froze up, bro.
But at the same time, that's still my brother, man. I'm enjoying that success as well.
Exactly. You know, but you know what, man? Speaking on that, your camera froze up a little bit.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I see.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay. But going with that jealousy, man,
Yeah,
because
man,
you just
technical difficulties and shit. I don't know what's going on.
Is it good?
Hold on, because it's all that. You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, hold on. I'm a refresh page. So just hold up. I'm gonna refresh this page. So give me a second. Damn. Okay, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on, man. Just crazy ass technical shit. All right, so yeah, my bad, man. I'm feel kind of some kind of way because we live and shit. This shit is happening live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
it
happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like we talked about it before, man. It's been a horrible feeling going on, you know, with things happening. So
yeah. It's all right. Fuck it. It happens. It happens. Okay. All right. So check this out. Here's this clip about black facts. We'll be right back.
Black facts they don't want us to know. Part 60. Watch to the end. Every statistic about black people is wrong. 60% of all federal inmates are white. 43% of all welfare recipients are white. 40% of all people in poverty are white. The claims that black people are more criminal, on welfare, and in poverty are false. White people have been lying to themselves about their history, their status, and position in the world for centuries. The reality is that most criminals are white, most people on welfare are white, and most people in poverty are white. Follow for more black facts.
All right. So you heard that. Is that about right? Is that accurate?
You know, going off of statistics of, you know, what I've been seeing on the internet, yes.
Okay.
What have I been hearing? I would say yes.
Right.
Because hearing and seeing is two different things.
Right.
So I believe that. And it's like more of the truth that comes out about things that we didn't know that we all should have known, as far as like history and all that. It seems like something is getting blown up or shot at, or you know, because we're finding out the truth. So most definitely, man, I believe that. I really do. And I've seen something like that a couple of days ago.
Yeah, the thing, well, I've always come to what I started telling myself is that anytime you hear stuff like that coming from them, it's projection. That's them. That's actually the shit that they saying. They really talking about them. They just putting their shit on us. All right. Because we're in a situation where we've been in here over here so long, we've assimilated to some of their bullshit. And then a situation that they put us in, well, a lot of us end up doing things that's not right. But a lot of it's out of necessity because we trying to fucking survive in this country and shit. You know what I'm saying? They redline us, put it in the ghettos and shit. We denied jobs. We the first fired, last hired, all that kind of shit. So anytime I hear that type of shit coming from them, I just blow it off like I don't believe none of that shit. Even that shit about again about welfare or no, man. As a matter of fact, it's more of them, especially white women, on welfare than any fucking body.
It is.
But you don't hear it. But you don't hear nobody talking about that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Anytime I hear something like that coming from them, I just blow it off because it's actually their shit, and they projecting that shit onto us. We are God's children for real. All right, we're the ones that created the culture in this country. Just imagine if black people didn't create no fucking culture here. This country would be dead as fuck. The music would be fucking boring. All right, the sports would be boring as fucking hell. The fashion would be boring as fucking hell. The food wouldn't taste like shit, and so on and on and on. So again, it's just a lot of jealousy coming from them because they wish that they was us. All right,
man.
And
let me ask you this: Who invented the light, the stoplight?
We did.
So what else did they create or invent off of the stoplight? Tickets, speeding,
speeding tickets and shit. Right.
So
right.
Who invented the telephone?
We did.
Mm-hmm. So they created telephone bills.
Yeah. See.
You know.
See.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Like that one video I saw. It said black people create all this shit. The white men didn't create shit, but the patent office. This shit. You know what I'm saying? So they stole our shit, put a patent on it, like they created, and so now the shit's under them. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no racism towards them. This ain't none of that. This is just real straight up facts. And it's about time that black people stop acting like they don't want to speak loud or speak the truth because they scared somebody may feel some kind of way. Yeah, your white friend know this shit too. They just ain't gonna fucking admit it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Again, when I hear shit like that, dude, I blow this shit off as projection because I know damn well that ain't us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. All right, now check this out. It's been back in the news that Fat Joe or Cap Joe been lying and shit. So check out this clip and we'll be right back.
Tell you breaking news if I never told nobody or said this story before, but because we saying that I might as well. But you know I caught Young Buck in that time.
Oh shit!
I never heard that story.
You know he ain't gonna tell 50 that.
Yeah, call Young Buck.
Tell us the story because he ain't gonna tell.
Man, he got 2-piece legend. Like,
oh shit.
yeah, Young Buck, man. That nigga tried to front on me. He said, bro, I'm telling you.
He put hands on Buck.
I'm telling you.
Supposed to be no head.
No.
Oh,
all right.
So
no
happened?
story or you want the story?
I want the story. I never heard
nigga,
this. I'm out of
So I'm at like a winter jam, not a summer jam.
Found out Fat John and put hands on Young Buck. Now that's a fact. I was just thinking this shit in my head. Go ahead. Just,
keep writing, Murder. Keep writing.
I'm over here writing while we doing
to this point,
shit.
he said, yo, Fat Joe a real nigga. He never told that story. To this point, he said Fat Joe real. I didn't. We was talking. You already said it. All right, fuck it.
Nah, fuck that. Finish that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I need this shit. Finish that shit, Joe.
Damn, I want to go to Nashville, Tennessee one day.
It's all good.
I was supposed to go out there, and I need.
You ain't got nothing to do with this.
You just deaded my money in Nashville. Go ahead.
So what happened, man?
Go ahead, man.
Nah, he fronted on me. So we in Chicago, right? And if you talk about the Pistol Pete little niggas, no, I had the ugly ones with me. Ugly ones with me, right? In Chicago. And so I'm coming off stage. It's like a summer jam, but a winter jam. Right? It was winter, right? So everybody on there, Young Jeezy, Fab, there was a lot of witnesses too. I don't know. They don't never tell my stories when I'm the victor, I never hear the story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting off the stage and it's dumb dark. Like it's mad dark. And there was somebody up on the second thing. He was like, yo, crack. But I just got off stage. I'm ripping it down. Chicago. I'm walking out and says, yo, crack. You hear me, nigga? I look up. Oh, it's Young Buck. I got a water bottle in my hand. Fuck out of here. I throw the water bottle one thing. I said, come down, pussy. Come down, pussy.
Damn.
Like, come down, pussy.
Damn.
Yo, I'm going crazy. Oh. You know, I don't never get like.
So when he came down,
I don't know. I don't get tested. Like, it's very hard to test me. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I'm going.
Come on, man.
I just black out. So I'm waiting for the nigga. The nigga up there, he got to come down the staircase, right? So I'm losing my mind, right? Like, yo, come, nigga. Come. He had a bunch of niggas with him, too. A bunch of Chicago dudes with him, right? So the cops come and they form like a barricade. Like, there's like 5 cops. They close the staircase so he won't come. he took too long to come down, by the way. Like, you know, when you see a nigga, you ready to tear him up, you down.
Get the
Yeah. He's taking too long, right? And so when he comes down, he's in the staircase and he's trying to tell me like, yo, this ain't got nothing to do. But he was just talking crazy. He tested me to see if Fat Joe was pussy. You know, a lot of niggas is pussy. They act
Joe,
like
you
they
sure he
tough
just
when you
wasn't
catch
saying
them.
what up? Like he said what up?
Hell no. It was at the height of the beef.
Oh.
So he's in the staircase, yo, I wasn't this and that. But he poked his head out just 1 second over the cop's thing. The nigga caught the
All right, so now that's what he says. Now I'm gonna play this butt clip.
Chicago, one time with a situation with Fat Joe, and me and him end up really having real words, and it almost got into a real fucked up situation. And, you know, he stood his ground. You know, Fat Joe ain't got no bitch in his blood or none of that shit. So it wasn't like I was pushing a line at these dudes and these dudes running like bitches and shit like that. You know, Fat Joe like, what's up, motherfucker? Let's do it. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, let's go, you know, type of shit. And police get all in the middle and between of the shit and all that good shit. So, you know, I was one of them ones where, you know, 50 would throw these rocks at these individuals through his music. And in a sense, you know, I'm having an album out left to promote, shows to go do. So I was quicker to run into these individuals that we quote unquote had problems with before him. So I dealt with a lot of that.
All right, so now you just heard both sides, all right? Buck kind of just made it simple and plain. It was about to get into something, but police got in the middle and shit got squashed. He even said, yo, Joe ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So he bigged him up. He didn't say otherwise. He said, yo, Joe ain't got no bitch in his blood, yada yada. But what do you feel about that? You heard Joe's side and you heard Buck's side.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't believe Fat Joe, even though I've seen Fat Joe in action when we was in Miami. When Unique Soul was in Miami and somebody called him a fat B, and he, you know, got out the Escalade and started busting. I don't know if it was in the air or, I mean, because nobody got hit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't believe Fat Joe, man. Because I mean, I don't know Buck, but I know Buck.
Right.
And it's one thing, man, when you sitting up here telling something to get views or whatever you trying to do. Because if you notice, Jadakiss is one of the real ones, like Nas.
Right.
He put a pillow over his face because he was like, oh, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So out of the four, I respect Jadakiss and I respect the guy that was sitting beside him. Tony Yayo, if he was any kind of friend, man, let me tell you something, Dollar. If somebody was to say something about you like that, fam, in front of me,
share personal information once I verify your voice.
I'm snapping.
Going to the Google Home app.
My bad. Somebody trying to. I think that's Curtis.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, I think something just hit my phone too. Hold on.
He said, hold on.
Okay.
Man, so, you know, back to the Fat Joe, man. So, there you go. So, my thing is this, man.
My bad, man. My bad.
You good. You good, Mo. So, my thing is this. Buck have had a lot of beef with, well, I ain't going to say beef, issues with a lot of Nashville guys. That's a Nashville thing. Even down to Juvenile, that's a Nashville thing because we consider Juvenile or the whole Hot Boys of Cash Money Nashville because this is where they got to start from. But when it's an outsider trying to come in, no, then we got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And to add to that, it was a whole lot of Chicago dudes who backed up Young Buck's story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you got one of the most notorious drug kingpins who likes Young Buck, which is El Chapo.
Right.
You know, so with Fat Joe saying that, man, I don't believe that, man. I don't believe he smacked Buck. I don't believe he did anything to Buck because Buck is the type like not to show out, but he gonna jump. You know what I'm saying? If you touch him, he's gonna show out. You know, just like with the Dr. Dre situation.
Right, exactly. I was just about to mention that. Yep.
Yeah. So no, I don't believe it. I'm right with Buck, man.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. As a matter of fact, I feel like had it happened like Joe saying it, that shit would have been all over the news. That shit would have been, Buck got bitch slapped by Fat Joe. You know how it is now. That shit would have been all over the fucking place. So that right off the top, that you know that Fat Joe been on some bullshit. Yeah. So yeah. But what's up, Mo? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm cooling.
Okay.
Man, sorry for my tardiness. That's I was about to say though.
Oh no, shit. I'm just saying. I was gonna say shit. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So check out this next clip. Well, our brother. Damn, I just had a brain fart. I forgot his name and shit. But I'm gonna play the clip anyway. And he's saying in this clip, excuse me, that working a job 9 to 5 is for fools. Check this out.
Plant. You want to grow corn? You plant a seed. It works with everything else. Huh? Plant. You want to get a new car? Buy the keychain. Then put it away. The car come to you. That's what the real God is about. Don't nobody work but a fool. Goddamn elephant, gorilla eat more food in one day than you do in 6 months. It ain't never had a job. Go out to the zoo. The animals out there don't work, they don't rape nobody, they don't commit suicide, and they don't steal. And then one day when you realize that's what a job do for you, because you wasn't supposed to work. It's that simple.
All right, my bad. That's our brother Dick Gregory. My bad. It just slipped my mind right quick. So he's saying so many words. Only a fool would work. So he's saying if you want a car, just buy the keychain. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to it, and the car will come to you. So can I do that for a house? If I want a house,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So okay, so go ahead, fellas. Y'all chime in. Go ahead, Mo. Since you got here, go ahead. You said it off first.
I understand what he's saying, but the only thing I'm gonna say is you can get the key chain all you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't nobody just gonna give you something. You see what I'm saying? The chances of that are fairly slim. You see what I'm saying? Just like what they say, faith without works is dead. Right. So you're gonna have to work a little bit, okay? It says right there in the book, you gotta work a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So my point is, man, I understand what he's saying about like don't stress for it. You see what I'm saying? It'll come to you eventually.
Right.
As long as you plant the seed to do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It'll come to you. But if you don't actually water the seed, it's not gonna grow. You can plant the seed all day, but you still gotta put forth some effort. So effort gotta come from somewhere. You can call it work, you can call it effort, you can call it whatever, but you gotta put in something somewhere to get something out. That's equal exchange.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, you can't get no house without some kind of having your credit in some kind of order.
Yeah.
So you have to. You see what I'm saying? You have to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I think sometimes people take the law of attraction too serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you put yourself in the atmosphere, it might happen. That's different, but you still got to put forth a little effort. That's it.
Exactly. Go ahead, Mystery.
Man, just like Mo said, man, I love Dick Gregory, man. I understand what he was trying to say, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pass the baton to you. But just like the Bible says, man, if you don't work, you don't eat.
Yeah, true that. And again, I like the way Mo worded it. You know what I'm saying? Some people do take the law of attraction a little too serious. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with applying it to your life, but you still got to put some work behind it. You just can't say, I want a car, I want a house, I want a and then and then just lay around the couch watching TV, hoping that shit just fall out the sky. Hey, Mr. Howard, here's his new house. You want it? That shit don't happen.
You can't.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you can't win the lottery if you don't buy the ticket. How about that?
Right. Yeah. EPMD said years ago, just like lotto, you got to be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. I feel what he's saying, but I think the message probably kind of went left a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that's still my brother. I hate that he's gone now, but he was a rider for sure. He was a rider for sure. All right. So all right, check this out. Here is a sister, a woman who says Christmas got all wrong because why? Here we go.
Jesus' birthday is not tonight, nor is it tomorrow. But you want to know whose birthday it is? The Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan's birthday has been what we celebrate. They've been fooling this nation into worshiping the Ku Klux Klan. The first Klan was founded in Pulaski, right where I was taken after being bought from the back door of a hospital in fucking New Mexico, Tennessee on December 24th, 1865. Let's see those names. McCord, Reed, Lester, and Kennedy? Huh? So leaving out the milk and cookies, we've always wondered what is this offering to what deity? To the mystic insignia of the, also known as the and Ku Klux Klan. That's what the ritual's been this whole time. So Mary Chrysler.
Okay. So she's saying that this the way they twisted it is you're actually celebrating the birth of the KKK every year in December. Go ahead, guys, chime in.
Go ahead, Mark, because it sounds crazy to me.
Well, you know what? I seen that video and I want to look it up, but I didn't have the chance to look it up. Now, one thing she's right about is about Christmas or Jesus' birth. And just stop me if I'm wrong about this, Dollar. If I'm, because I'm about to get biblical a little bit. But if people would go and read Luke 1:26, back in the day, they had calendars like we did now. Caesar and all of them, they had the same calendars that we do now.
Yeah.
And it specifically talked about when the angel Gabriel went to go visit Elizabeth and Mary in the 6th month. Now, if you count from the 6th month, which is June, that'll tell you the month that he was born in.
Right.
But we still have no actual date.
Right.
It just tells you the month.
Right. So, and I like the way you prefaced it saying they had calendars back then. So they was probably using the Gregorian calendar. But go ahead.
Yep. So I somewhat agree with her and with the KKK. I don't know if, I don't see how they got, those two kind of together, but
right.
But and I thought she was joking because she was messing up the name. I don't know if she was being funny. Click,
yeah.
Right. Man. But basically, a lot of people need to stop. Well, not stop listening to your pastors, but you need to read for yourself.
Yeah,
you need to read, you need to educate yourself. And this kind of goes with to you, Gitmo, because and I thought about you today, man. I don't know if you remember when me, you, and Chris was in Atlanta, and there was a magazine, and you was like, celebrating dads, but it was saying celebrity dads. You remember that? Okay, so after that day, you went and you start reading, you start educating yourself on a lot of stuff. And before I knew it, I was like, man, this dude went back because, with that little incident, I don't know if you remember that, but when you came back, it's like you educated yourself. And that's why the last week I told you, I said, man, I listen to you because you educate yourself. And when you do, like you go in the book, or you go to the source and you get the right answer for it. So anyway, my point is everybody needs to go and educate themselves. Don't always just go off of somebody saying, well, this is what it says in the Bible, and God said this, God said that. No, you need to go read it for yourself and then find out. So that's why, I wanted to speak on this, man, because it's in there. Whatever you want to know, it's in there.
Right. Go ahead, Mo.
I'm just flabbergasted, really, because it's the amount of what we already been used to, and what we can see. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, we can clearly see that it didn't happen when they say it happened, but it's the way things are done around here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Anybody can come in and say, hey man, y'all wrong. What are y'all talking about? This ain't it. Look, it says it right here, but why y'all doing it? Because that's the way things have been done.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't put what you gonna do? You gonna put it over Independence Day? You gonna put it you gonna put it a month before Independence Day?
Right.
6 months, right? Okay, so what we gonna do? Okay, so can't do that. What about St. Patrick's Day? Can't do that.
It's bullshit too. Yeah, but go ahead.
Too close to that. You know what I'm saying? What about Valentine's Day? Nah, it's too close to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, what about August? Nah, it's too close to Labor Day. What we got going on at the end of the year? Okay, we can pencil that in right there. In other words, is a lot of things that this country is even based upon, and a lot of traditions, is because they needed to be in place.
Right.
Just like breakfast. Breakfast doesn't have to be breakfast. Let's keep it real. But they need to sell breakfast food, so they're gonna categorize that whole section as breakfast.
And guess what they say about breakfast? It's the most important meal of the day. So that psychologically got you going. I need to stock up on my eggs, my bacon, my grits and shit. Yeah, exactly. So
you just supposed to wait. You're supposed to eat when you get hungry. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But they teach you got to eat when you wake up.
Right.
Why I gotta wake up to eating? Because they need you to wake up to eat.
Right.
They need you to eat more. They need you to do this. They need you to celebrate on these days to keep this wheel running.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people ain't biting.
But like
I'm telling you that too.
Like you said about the food, they need you to eat. They also need you to eat 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that keeps you grocery shopping. Man, it's all tied into the psychological mind fuck. Yeah, it's the Jedi mind trick for real though.
So I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. I like how you broke that down, fam, because that is exactly what the fuck this shit is, dude.
Yeah, they need you to do that. That's how things go around here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so check this out. Here's a little comic relief right quick. Here we go. This is a Suge Knight in court, but check this out.
Sentence you to 2,500 consecutive life sentences plus 1,000 years. Once you pass away, you will receive an attempted escape charge with an additional 200 years being added to your sentence, which you will begin serving in the afterlife once you get to hell. Should you be reincarnated after your death and return to Earth as another person, you will be arrested at birth and you will spend your entire next life in the state penitentiary.
That had to be AI. I mean,
Shit, I ain't gonna never fucking get it. That motherfucker said in your afterlife.
Nah, I'm just like, yeah, that was crazy. He said if you die and pass away, you're gonna get an extra 200 years for trying to escape. It's crazy.
Right.
You died, you trying to escape because you died. It's crazy. That's good though.
Man, I saw that shit like, yo, I gotta share this on the show, man. That shit crazy.
Man,
yeah, that's crazy.
I heard that, man.
Yeah, but Suge is kind of fucked up. But will he ever get out of jail though? Is he ever gonna fucking get out? Like, how long is he locked up for?
I don't know. Who knows at this point?
Suge Knight will never get out of jail. if you die and reincarnated, come back as another person, you would instantly be arrested at birth.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they said he's serving a 28-year sentence.
Damn, Suge. Damn, Suge. Yeah, ain't nobody scared of Suge Knight no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's a long fall. That's a far fall from grace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so here's the clip. I don't know if I got this from you, Mark, but I thought it was really good. Check this out.
We keep telling black women to submit to men that don't have their life together.
Who said no, we don't?
How can you submit? How can you submit to a man who doesn't submit to God? You, black women, are in record numbers going to college. We're opening degrees.
Here we go.
We're getting accolades. We're running nonprofit. We're running nonprofits. There's a large portion of black women who are educating themselves and taking their lives to the next level, while the black men are not reaching those goals. They're not meeting us on those levels.
First of all, you sat up there and gave me a 30-minute dissertation on how great black women were doing, but the second
I support my black women. That's all.
I support black women.
I support black men
Here's
too,
the thing.
Look,
the majority of my clients, the majority of my executive staff, my man Ricardo Cordial, who's been a client of mine for 5 years, he will tell you the majority of the people in my executive team are black women. I have put more black women in the 1% than Nick Cannon with a bag of Viagra. So this is not about supporting black women.
You know,
it's not you versus me. It's you and me. Right? We need to start circling our wagons amongst each other. We need to start circling our dollars amongst each other. The Jews do it, the Italians do it, the Chinese do it. When black people do it, they look at you like you crazy. There is no reason that FUBU should not still be hot today. Y'all rocking Ralph Lauren. If you want a solution, the solution is ignore the rhetoric, ignore the propaganda, and realize that I am not your competition. I am your completion. I am the one that's supposed to protect you, but the Bible says it is better for a man to live in the roof of his house than be in a house with a quarrelsome woman. Calm all that down. If you are so talented, so gifted, so degreed, so smart, how you let dumb niggas nut up in you and make babies?
This brother cooking. This man just let off an atomic bomb and she's catching some of the aftershock. Yeah, she's hiding from the truth and reality of that quote. Let's get back up in it.
You over here talking
without a ring, without any type of commitment, and then you go and say that you don't like the white man, he's oppressing you, this, that, and the third, but you go to your white boss, then you go to your daddy government, and you allow daddy government to go tax this man instead of working it out with this man. And if this man was a deadbeat, you should have known that before you shed your clothes like Country Crock and spread your legs.
On the other side of the coin, they're gonna think that, you know, we are men that don't love and support women, which is anything from the case. Shit, you'll see women right down up in here in the comment section that understand exactly what it is that you say, that listen to exactly the things that I say, that listen to the exact same things that a Kevin Samuel say, and they goddamn agree, because we all want to see more people together. But there has to be a coaching from the mainstream rhetoric that has led so many of these hive-minded lemmings away.
All right. All right. Yeah, give that brother some applause. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna come back with some more myself. Hell yeah. So the brother shut it down. He spoke some actual facts, especially about if you so educated, why you let dumb brothers nut up in you and give you a baby. So go ahead, brothers. Y'all chime in.
Go ahead, mister.
All right. Well, you know what, man? That's why we're in the situation that we're in now, because of women like that. And it's not all women, but it's women like that who always talk down on the brothers, especially the brothers. And it starts a whirlwind. Girl, you right. And to add a little salt with the pepper, you got your gay friends in there. Girl, he ain't this, he ain't, you right, girl. You know what I'm saying? All in their ear, feeding them this negative BS. And that's why we are the way we are today. And to be honest with you, I don't see no hope, man. I really don't. I see no hope for men, black women coming together, being together like it was in the 60s, or I say 70s and 80s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have this issue back then.
Yeah.
But now we cooked. This world is cooked, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
I mean, Yeah. It's been like this for a while now. Welcome. I'm glad y'all finally caught up. How you doing? This is the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm making light of it. I'm joking like that because when I was talking like this, you go back a whole bunch of shows ago. By now.
Yeah.
Hate to be an I told you so, but
Yep.
told you so. I'll just play it out for real. Yeah, I mean, everything he said is 100. I always tell y'all, man, you can say what you want to say. You guys might not. I'm gonna be honest, you guys might not. But me, I already know what time it is. Cause people gonna say they ain't messing with these dudes can say I'm not messing with these females no more. They ain't got their mind right, they crazy. And then the girls can say, I ain't messing with these dudes no more because they crazy and they woo. But y'all leaving out the key ingredient. Y'all are not going to stop having sex.
Right.
Okay? Let's try that one out first. You're not going to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep doing what you've been doing. You're going to meet somebody on a dating app, in the street or in public. You're going to see what they're talking about. And what do you think sneaky links are for? People are still going to hook up regardless.
Right.
So the thing is, actually, I hate to say it, it works out in the man's favor. Because see, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I say this to dudes every day, all day, bro. You ain't got to stress over no girl. Because if she like you, you ain't got to worry about you getting horny and wanting to do things and 3 dates and all of that. No.
Right.
Because if she like you, when she get horny, she going to call you.
Right. Yeah.
It works both ways. I guess men forgot that.
Yeah.
So if she gets horny and she don't call you, that means what? It's not the girl for you. Move around.
Right.
Because trust me, you'll meet one who calls you up.
Right.
Yeah.
And they always complain about it. It's more women than men out here. Woo. Good for us. Only thing you got to do is do what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? Only thing you got to do is do what you got to do. And it's going to happen. If you got to go through nowadays, especially in, what is this, 26? Yeah. If you got to go on 3 and 4 and 5 dates and or any goofy stuff like that, talk to them. Because see, at the end of the day, you take her out on 3 dates and the dude that she really like, she'll invite him over directly to the house.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Don't be the dude holding the flowers, bro.
Yeah.
Basically it's a meme out there where a bunch of dudes is in line with this girl and it's one dude at the end with the flowers waiting. Don't be the dude waiting. You see what I'm saying?
After they all run through her, he coming up with the
with the flowers. Right. And he really like her. He waiting after all these. Don't be the dude with the flowers, bro. Please don't do that. Because at the end of I'm so serious because look, you wasting time on a girl who ain't giving you the time of day, but there's some girl out here who would love to give you the time of day.
And who would appreciate them flowers. You're absolutely right.
And this is the next thing. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. In our older age, not having a woman around so much is very peaceful.
Oh yeah.
It's extremely peaceful.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even gonna be the one to act like, no. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I might sound chauvinistic or whatever, or however y'all want to say, toxic masculinity. I don't care. It's peaceful without women.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. You ain't gotta hear no questions asked.
Right.
You hear what I'm telling you? Know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. This is why I'm saying this to y'all. They want their own freedom. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to cooperate with a man. They swear they're doing so much better. Let them stay by themselves in your own apartment. Pay your own bills. See, I told a girl this the other night. When women talk, they do a lot of projecting. They say it's a male loneliness epidemic, but that's not even true. It is a female loneliness epidemic now out here. Because they're the ones complaining, ain't no good men out here. Ain't no good men out here. We the best. First of all that stuff is lies anyway. They're not making the most. That's a lie. You can look it up. You can look it up on blackdemographic.com for a lot of your black needs. Blackdemographic.com, or you can look for the Center for Disease Control when you ask a lot of these questions, who's doing what in the community, and it will tell you. It will really tell you. It's in public record, y'all. So when they say, well, all these dudes, they getting girls pregnant, moving on to the next, and they doing, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Go look at the statistics. No, they're not. They're not. And the thing about it is, just because it sounds good and it's been said for so long, they just run with it. Yeah. That's what I don't like about a lot of things out here in the black community, especially for us, just being real for black men. The little stereotypes been around for so long, they swear it's law.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Like I said, you tell a lie long enough and it becomes the truth.
Right. Yep. So that is really what has happened to us through TV, media, hearsay, females' bad experiences, all that type of bull crap.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's one reason why I don't subscribe to none of this. Because I don't subscribe. First of all, like I always tell a man, why would you want to get a girl off the rip? And you better make sure you like her, because I tell a girl in a heartbeat, why do I want to audition for you to be my responsibility?
Right.
Because that's what you're doing. As a man, you are auditioning for her to be your responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah. You're right.
I want more men to understand that. So the question is, to a girl, why would I do that? Oh, I want to prove that I want you to be a liability, a responsibility to me. I want you to be the dependent. You so fire. You should be my dependent.
But you know what? I'm cool. That's the way you're saying it is exactly how it ends up being. Yeah. It's just that, it's disguised in trying to get with a chick. I'll take care of you. I'll look after you. But what you're saying is actually the truth. You're auditioning for somebody to end up being
your responsibility.
Your responsibility. Well, you don't have to fucking do that. And another thing too, it's peaceful without the bad women in your life, but it's also peaceful with the right woman in your life. So you can have both ends of the spectrum, but you just gotta have the right woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but okay. It is. I'm not gonna say that it's not. But just like I was telling the people the other night, you seen Boys in the Hood. You seen Menace to Society. You seen Jason's Lyric. What did all those movies have in common?
That one chick.
That one chick is crazy. Okay, no. The point I'm making is they all had girls in them who made the dude want to raise up and be a better man and leave the hood life for her. Right. So he wanted to get his mind right, get himself straight, and get up out there and straighten up himself and clean up his act to get with the girl that he wanted. There wasn't no hood rat in the street.
Right.
That's what all three of them movies got together. That's the 90s theme right there. Mm-hmm. But nowadays it's flipped on its head. Because these niggas ain't got to better themselves to get with these girls because they want the bullshit niggas. I mean, basically, no offense. I mean, I know YouTube, whatever, but they want the sorry. They want the dudes who out here, the degenerates, the ones who ain't trying to do better for themselves, the ones who still out here selling dope, ain't cleaning up their act, the hobosexuals, as they call them, the homeless men who like I tell girls, y'all sleeping with dudes who sleeping with somebody on somebody else's couch, basically. You see what I'm saying?
So they pretty much lowered the standards themselves. They lowered the bar.
I mean, what you want to do? You want to get out the streets to be a better man for who? Sexy Red? Stop it.
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're not okay. Not only are they picking the dudes that's in the bottom of the barrel, they are turning into the bottom of the barrel because they're not even being the women that you'd want to change for.
Damn.
And you don't even got no incentive to change.
Damn.
Think about that. You don't got no incentive to change because now they like Sexy Red. So I mean, I guess I ain't got to change, right?
Damn.
I guess. Think about that for a minute, though. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got what they gonna be a better man for? For that? For some ran through? For some you gonna be a better man just to get seconds? I guess.
Man, dude, it's
Figure it
fucked
out.
up out here, boy.
Figure it out. I mean, figure it out.
The way you saying that, dude, it's clear that it's fucked up out here. It's
figure it out.
If
bad.
I'm hoping some young black man out there happens to come across this part of the video and hear that shit and the light go off in his head.
Yeah.
Then that's gonna answer the question he been asking himself all along. What's up with these chicks, man? How come they all yada yada yada? That right there. You said they ain't even making themselves into the woman that you would go, man, dude, you are not lying, dude. I knew that's what it was. I just didn't know how to word it or to call it. But it's exactly what it is, man. They just not they're not putting themselves, even the ones that's got the so-called education, the so-called whatever, they still settling for the fucking bottom of the barrel. They still out here thinking Pookie got the, because he got the, that sling dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I'm telling you what it is. I just told you. That's exactly what it is.
I wonder why the YNs are going for the older women.
No, we always went for the older women. See, you gotta understand, the YNs are going for the older women. That's the same thing we've been doing. But see, the girls are going, the older women, the ones who are our age, around our age, call themselves aunties, they going for the YNs because the dudes our age ain't for the fool with them. So what they gotta do is they gotta reach backwards and get them a little young thing. The young thing gonna knock him off, but he ain't gonna. First of all, any woman that get a younger dude, she swears she can control him. She swears she can, cause she older. See, she got that complex.
Yeah,
she'll even talk to him in a condescending tone. But let me tell you this though, they not gonna end up being with her. They might knock granny down, they might knock auntie down, but they're not gonna stay with her because ultimately she too old.
Yeah.
He not gonna be faithful to her if she too old.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you. He'll play with her, do what he do with her. But when it's time to really do something, she can't give him no kid.
Right.
He gonna get tired of her. She ain't gonna be able to do what she used to do. And guess what? Just like cars, it's always a better model. Next year.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep. You are absolutely right, bro.
Man, come on, bro. Don't talk to me about all this right here, because I'll chop it up for real nowadays.
That's a good round. That's a good round right there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna wrap it up. Anything you guys want to say before we head on up out of here?
Man, sorry for my tardiness. I'll be on time next week. I promise y'all. Yeah.
Okay. Your baby's borderline come out. Dude, crazy, man.
But yeah, he crazy.
Dude, crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
You want to say before we leave?
You said Mo?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Oh, man, I do want to, man, shout out to the people that's looking and listening, man. I do want to shout out this rapper, man, in Georgia, Young Beezy. He checked out the last show. I think he caught like the tail end of it. He said he liked it, man. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, like we said, we just getting started, and it's gonna be better, man. So y'all make sure.
Oh yeah, most def.
Some gear. You know,
Most
my
definitely.
man Dollar made this. So make sure, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And once again, I wash my clothes, so and it still looks good. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Thank
Still
you.
looks
Right.
good. Yeah, so he got some good product, man. And
Thank you,
I
man.
will be having a show come out Saturday and Sunday. I'll be having some shows coming out,
Yes.
man.
Yeah. So Monday now.
Pop gospel, and I'm pretty sure Big Bro is gonna have some shows coming out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna actually do a few shows this week so I can get back into the groove of doing everything. I just have to make sure I get at least not everything set up, but just set up enough to go ahead and get the work done and shit. So yeah, I'm back in effect on that. Yeah, but again, thanks for everybody for tuning in to the Back and Forth show. Thanks for Mo checking in, even though you was a little tired, but you still made it. That's all that matters. And shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My bad.
And every time before we go, we have to say this.
America should be happy that black people only want justice and not revenge.
Man, that is super duper powerful. All right, y'all. We see y'all
Right.
next Monday. Same black time, same black channel. Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth.